3ds Max is a complex and powerful program. To use it effectively, you must familiarize yourself with the interface. This video will provide you with a quick tour of the interface. Take notes as you watch to refer back to while working in Max. When you launch Max, the welcome screen is the first thing you'll see. Here you will find hints and tips about working with Max, including links to tutorials and sample files from Autodesk. Click the X in the top right corner to close the welcome screen. Across the top are the drop-down menus. These give access to every function available in the program. We will explore and learn these as we work on various projects throughout the semester. Take a few minutes to familiarize yourself with how they are organized. A good one to start with would be the Customize drop-down, where you can customize the program to your liking. Directly below the drop-down menus is the main toolbar. This contains many commonly used tools such as the undo-redo buttons, selection modes, our selection tools, and much more. Hovering over a button or a drop-down will cause a pop-up with the name of the button. Just to the right of the selection tools is the coordinate system drop-down. When using world coordinates, origin or 000 on the XYZ axis is where the black lines intersect directly in the center of the world. We will discuss the different coordinate systems in future lessons. The main toolbar also contains snapping tools that restrict our movement, scale, rotation, etc. of an object. Rendering tools, where we configure how our images will look, and many more commonly used tools. Going down the right side of the interface is the command panel. We will be spending much of our time in Max in the command panel. The command panel is divided into 5 main tabs: Create, Modify, Hierarchy, Motion, Display, and Utilities. For now, we will focus on the Create and Modify tabs. The Create tab is further subdivided into categories of objects that can be created: geometry, shapes, lights, cameras, helper objects, and more. These categories are again broken down into subcategories. We will explore and learn these categories as we work through the semester. The center of the interface is dominated by the 3D viewports that give us a window into the world we are creating. In the top left of each viewport there are drop-down menus that offer options for the viewport, such as the rendering style, the lighting preferences, performance options, and more. In the top right is the view cube, which allows you to quickly pick a view such as top or left. Clicking the home icon that appears will give you a perspective view of the origin or 000 coordinates, represented where the 2 black lines cross. The large panel directly to the left of the viewports is the Scene Explorer. It's empty now, but as we create 3D models, lights, cameras, and other objects, this panel will populate with a hierarchical view of our scene, making it easy to select a particular object. The icons to the left side of this panel will allow you to filter what is shown. To the left is the Viewport Layouts tab, where we can choose from different preset layouts. When working in 3D, it is important to view your scene from numerous viewpoints. Across the bottom is the timeline and playback controls. Directly under the timeline are 3 information output windows, marked X, Y, and Z. These will provide us with information about the currently selected object, such as its X, Y, and Z position in 3D space. To the far right, we find viewport controls for panning, zooming, rotating, etc. Finally, many of the panels can be repositioned and made free-floating by dragging on the header. Learning new software is much like learning a new city. Immersion is key to success. Take the time to get familiar with your new surroundings. Learn where things are and what they do. In the next video, we will learn how to set some basic parameters for our file and how to compress our folders for transport or submission for homework.